And today we are going to do another session of a lifetime deal, a review, demo, or tutorial. And this app is called ContentFries. So before we start, I would like everybody who are present to do some housekeeping. Just paste this link in your browser, chat.restream.io/Facebook, so that it will give permission to display your photo as well as your name during the live session when you post a comment. That will make us communicate better with the audience, with the founder as well. So let's see who is actually on the line. Oh, I see Anil. Anil, how are you? And another Facebook user, which is no name yet. Sujit is around. Okay, so that's good. If you can hear us, just say hello or hi or whatever. No, if you cannot see us or hear us, please let us know as well. Okay, so I see that most of you actually do some comment, and that's good. Let's dive in immediately. Before we start, I would like to introduce founder of this ContentFries. He is Lukas Gregor, and today we are happy to have him here as the founder of this app to talk about ContentFries. So, Lucas, are you ready? I can ask you some questions.
Yes, definitely. Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be here. So,
Okay,
hi.
that's
Let's
good.
do this.
I would like to know actually, basically, why do you use this name, ContentFries? I mean, it's quite a funny name for this app.
Yeah. That's a great question. And it's because I want you to go to McDonald's and order some fries and keep talking to your friend how content fries is awesome because you have these crispy fries and you eat them and you speak to them about content fries. I'm just kidding. The reason why it is called content fries is because when you have some kind of potato or something like that, it's inedible in the raw state. You have to kind of take it and prepare it. And you can take that potato and you can turn it into crispy and very yummy fries, which people will enjoy much better than some kind of raw potato. And it is the same with videos as well. When you create some kind of long video, when you make maybe some kind of webinar, live recording or stuff like that, then chances are when you redistribute it to other platforms and it is not live, you just copy and paste it elsewhere, it will not work. You have to take it and you have to turn it into engaging pieces of content that is contextual to the platforms where you want to distribute it. And those are the fries. So basically, this is the terminology behind content fries. Potato is something like pillar content, and the fries are the bite-size pieces of content. So that's why we call it content fries. When we are all taking the domain name back in the day, we were thinking about content pizza or stuff like that, but those names were not free. So we agreed upon the content fries, and I also like the route to fries terminology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, I was a little bit confused in the beginning until I go into the app. I know that oh, potato is a big long video, fries are out of bad side kind of a video. So
Yes,
now I actually fully understand the meaning of content fries. But it's actually a very catchy name. So
thank
why
you.
not? Okay, so the next question I would like to ask is actually, just tell us a little bit about your company, how big is your company, as well as actually who are behind them, other than you.
Okay. Okay, so probably it would be better if I share my screen because one of our co-founders is very important in this. And let me share a bit about ContentFries. It all started back in January 2019, and I made a challenge. And the challenge was to produce 50 days, one 1-minute video to Instagram and share it and add the headline and captions and all the stuff to it and share it on my Instagram personal profile because I wanted to start being consistent with my content. And let me tell you, I failed. And the reason why I failed was because it was probably second week and it was so time consuming. I recorded the video. It was the easiest part, but adding the captions, the headline, the stuff into it in the video editor was really painful process. I used ScreenFlow, and I like ScreenFlow a lot. I use it to this day, but to add captions to that 1-minute video took me probably 40 minutes or longer. So that was really, really pain in the butt. And I decided to do something about it because I'm a former programmer. I was working on government projects in Slovakia for Ministry of Education back in the day. So I had a lot of knowledge, and I was in January 2019. I was a marketing director for Andy Winson. Let me share the screen, and I saw that the most engaging pieces of videos or the most engaging pieces of content were videos that had the headline, the captions, the progress bar, and stuff like that. And I wanted to do that kind of content on my personal account or my side projects as well. But for Andy, there was a team, there was a content production team that was making these videos. They were using professional softwares like Adobe stuff, and you know that for sure. And there was probably a team of 5 people that were working on the content for social media. There was a copywriter that prepared the script, then there was a cameraman, then was someone who had captions, headlines, who worked with the video editor, then graphic designer who made the thumbnail and stuff like that. And it was really not very achievable for me as a solopreneur. And I saw so many or inefficiencies in that process because the captions were created manually, and that process is really, really long and time consuming. And I knew there is a possibility, for example, to create something like text or speech to text features like that. So I created that, and we started to save for many hours on the captioning process, and it was in 2019. And it started as a subtitler. It's titulkar in Slovak language. And as I told, it was really painful and long process. Then COVID hit. We were using ContentFries. It had a different name back then. But then COVID hit in February 2020, and we realized that a tool like this can really help people with content production because it was helping us. It was helping some of our internal partners we had in our Slovak business, and they were using it for captions. But then it hit me, and I realized why we don't add features like progress bars to it and headlines and some kind of images to background and maybe some kind of automatic variations generator, so it generates different aspect ratio automatically and stuff like that. And we realized this can be a great opportunity. So I started to work on it. Back then I was alone, and to me and Andy, as you can see, Andy has more than 106,000 followers. So I had the luxury to see the content production team and what they do and what the process looked like. So I started to work on it. Then we launched a pre-sale campaign back in August 2020, and we launched at 1st of September. that pre-sale campaign was a great experience. We made more than 30,000 during the pre-sale period, selling basically non-existing product. Back in the day, it was not available. It was just a pre-sale campaign. People had no access to it. Many of them had to wait 3 or 4 weeks to to open up the app. And when we launched it, it was really terrible compared
That's
to what it is
actually
now.
very good.
There were so many bugs and stuff, but people trusted our vision, and we took it seriously, and we really worked hard day and night on it. And it was tough months back then, but then my colleague helped us tremendously with the infrastructure. And for example, the rendering that we use was remade 3 times from the ground up, because the first system was very slow, very clunky. Second was better. The third, which is right now, is probably 15 times faster than the first one. So the rest is history. We added a lot of features, and we are community driven, because I really care what the community says to us. I really follow what they want to have. And for now, currently, the state of ContentFries is that ContentFries is a content multiplier. It is a content repurposing platform. So you primarily for now for videos, but you also can create some kind of social media quotes as well. We can take a look on that during this presentation. So this is how ContentFries actually started. Now we are a team of 4. We have next person in the handling the customer support, and that's basically it. And Andy is the third co-founder of ContentFries, and we also have, when needed, the team of our Slovak business at our disposal. But we are not using it much in ContentFries. There is a team of 20 people or so. So Andy has big contacts, also not only in Slovak and Czech Republic, but worldwide. So we have more partners which have millions of followers. Those partners are giving us some feedbacks as well. So that's how it is right now. And I hope to make this, my vision is really big. I hope to make this the best content multiplying, content repurposing platform available, with in the future also some scheduling options to schedule content directly from ContentFries on social media and stuff like that. So I could speak about this forever. Just stop me, and we can go.
Okay.
We can
No,
go
no
from
issue, because we like to listen to stories, So everybody have a story, for different founders. Some founders have a long story, some founders have no story, and you have a medium length story. Okay. So before we actually go into detail, I was wondering, I mean, that, Gary Vee, he started his content
there.
strategy. I'm not sure what kind of equipment or software he used. Maybe he has a team of production people, so that's
Definitely.
why he can do that very, very well, I mean, he has the money, he's
Mhm.
famous, he's also a celebrity, that kind of things. Do you know?
Definitely, he has a team of content production people. He told that, I think, in some of his YouTube videos as well, that he has team of, I think, 3 to 4 people. That is, and he is their project. They just create content around the Gary Vee brand, and they do nothing else. So those people are making content for Gary. And when I think about it, it's some kind of disadvantage for solopreneurs or small entrepreneurs and small teams, because they don't have resources to hire such content production people, because these people are expensive, and those also use expensive softwares as well, and you have to pay for that. But in the beginning, when you are a solopreneur or small team, you definitely can use a tool like ContentFries, and that's why we made it, and get a similar result. The result will not be exactly the same as Gary Vee produces. That's not questionable, but it can be similar to what Gary produces, and you can also get a similar throughput, but it would be a lot of work, even though you do it similar on your own or with just one assistant. And when you grow, you can hire more people that maybe uses more advanced tools. So my goal for small entrepreneurs and small content creators to outgrow ContentFries so they can hire their own team, and maybe add that kind of job to them, outsource it completely, so they don't have to spend time on it. But it's a process. When you are starting, you don't have resources for that. You have to grow. You have to, and I hope that ContentFries can be a help and a wonderful tool that these people can use to grow to that level.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, Gary Vee he comes with a lot of resources. But people like us, in our group, a lot of solopreneurs, small businessmen, and also small agencies, they have only one or two people. I believe
Yeah,
that ContentFries will be the tool to use. You want to replicate what Gary Vee is doing. So
yeah.
this is exactly today what are we going to into detail. So without further ado, Lucas, please tell us how to do it with ContentFries.
Okay, great. Let's do it. So I will share my screen and I will show you how we are doing exactly this. And I do this with on my own, or with the help of my assistant. And I will exactly tell you what my assistant is doing and what is the part of what I do. And let me share with you, for example, these. So these are pieces of content that I created out of the long form piece of content. Let me go into this one, for example, and also show you some potatoes and their history. And this video, it is named Community Insights, and it has some kind of headline and stuff and captions and progress bar. As you can see, the video has some kind of shadow. It has captions in this right corner. This video was repurposed out of long video, out of long potato, which is I was talking, which is funny, about Gary content model. And when I go here, I should be able to show you the archived pieces of content, and you can see them here. These are the archived pieces of content, and these are the new that are not being generated right now. They are now postponed, but these archived pieces of content are basically these pieces of content that I showed you. There is probably 5, 10, maybe even dozens of pieces of content, depending on the length of the pillar content of the potato. The longer it is, the more pieces of content you can create out of it. Let me show you the process, how it works for in the beginning, and then I will continue with more advanced stuff.
Sure.
So what I like to do, for example, when we do a webinar like this, in our Slovak business, we had one person, assistant, for example, who was listening to the webinar. And when the webinar was engaging, when the energy was high or stuff like that, he wrote down those timestamps, and he added some kind of note to that timestamp, and we exactly knew how to name that piece of content after that, and how to basically save time. Because when I have timestamps, I can fast forward to that point, for example here, and then I exactly see which word is being told in that moment. And then I can, for example, drag and drop on the text and click create new fry. And this will immediately take me to the fry level where I can remove silent parts or remove some sentences that I don't want to have there. So let me remove, for example, this sentence right here. And as you can see, it creates this red zone, which means that part is now deleted from the video. And I can zoom in and, for example, remove the silent pauses as well. And now I can decide where I want to publish or distribute this piece of content. For example, I want to share it on Facebook, Instagram, maybe LinkedIn, maybe TikTok. But when I choose TikTok, this TikTok short version of TikTok video is 15 seconds long. So I see that this particular piece of content has 50 seconds, but the limit is 15 seconds. I can ignore that, or I can change the context, or I can continue trimming it. Okay, so as you can see, when I added this a red zone, the time is now 49 seconds. Now I can choose a template, and I have a lot of templates in my account, so I like to use this one. And then I rinse and repeat this process basically for as long as possible. And then I just click generate. And this will generate all these pieces of content for me. As you can see, now I have 4. And this one, those are the archives. I'm sorry. So let me uncheck that. And this one is 49 seconds. This is 2 minutes, and so on. And when I hit generate, ContentFries will generate those pieces of content for me, and those will be available on my dashboard. When they are on the dashboard, I can modify them like this one. And this is the template that I showed you. As you can see, okay, when I zoom this in, this template, Everyday English Challenge or Day XYZ, is basically this template. But this template is an advanced one because I have a different kind of template for LinkedIn video. When I go to the LinkedIn video, it is created in this blue color, and it has different headline. As you can see, the inside it is in yellow color and stuff like that. Why? Because I consider this template more contextual for the LinkedIn platform. And also I want to have them look different. Okay, so when you see this on Facebook, maybe it will not get your attention, but if you see it on LinkedIn, maybe it will draw you more into that content. So that's why I have this right here. And this can be created in the templates section, and you can really create different kind of template for every context. What is a context? Context in ContentFries is basically, for example, this is a context for LinkedIn. Okay, then we have a context, for example, for Facebook videos. Then we have context for Instagram videos. And every context has some kind of contextual differences. First contextual difference is that for Instagram, the video on feed can be only up to 60 seconds. So ContentFries knows that, and it notifies you when you want to create longer context for Instagram from the trimmer. So you can immediately see if the context is too short or too long and stuff like that. And the second contextual difference is also the content, because when you share something on TikTok and it is a funny video where you are dancing or whatever, I don't know, then definitely that kind of video will not work on LinkedIn because the context is different and people expect different kind of content on different platforms. So you have to keep this in mind as a content creator. And when you repurpose your long video into shorter bits, then you have to think, okay, is this video contextual for Facebook? Is it contextual for Instagram? Can I publish it on LinkedIn? Or is it good for TikTok or stuff like that? And this way you create contextual pieces of content. This is something that Gary Vee talks a lot about, and we got a lot of inspiration out of that. So this is how it works in ContentFries. The context system is pretty unique, I would say, and we will also use it in the future for the integrations. So when you have LinkedIn, you will be able in the future to link it with your LinkedIn personal account or with your LinkedIn company account and stuff like that, and schedule and publish that piece of content directly to your social. So this is how you can repurpose your content. And also the second thing that you can use is that you can, when you are repurposing, and I forgot, and I'm keeping forgetting this a lot, which is funny because I'm the founder of this thing. It's that you can create or store quote ideas, because sometimes you say something that is like a hidden gem or golden nugget, and you might share that as a quote card with your audience on social. For example, share it like on Instagram quote card, or on Facebook, or whatever, as a story. When I click this thing, store as a quote idea, let me show you what it does. Quote idea is now saved, and I can go to the quotes section, and I have some quote packs right here. When I go here, all my quote ideas are saved here, and I can generate random quotes out of my quote ideas. You can modify those quotes if you want right here. So the automatic generator, so you don't have to change the text afterward. But let me show you what it does. I included my own quote ideas and included my photos. I uploaded these photos. There is a logo, not sure why, but let me generate 3 quotes. Hopefully it will work, because always when I'm presenting something, then some unexpected error will occur. But it is working right now, so that's great. And as you can see, it took a random picture and it took a random quote out of my quote ideas. And I can modify that quote. I can drag and drop it and move it wherever I want. I can change the text and stuff, and I can also change the color, backdrop, and stuff like that. I will not go too much into detail, but this is a very unique thing. This is as an inspiration out of the content multiplier formula of Peng Joon, and this is probably the fastest way to generate quotes for social. And let me show you, when I remove these 2 quotes, when you don't have your own quotes, you can also do this, that you include random quotes and you include random backgrounds. Now I have the limit almost, so I will just switch it to 2 quotes, hit generate, and let me show you what it does. And this is first random quote, and this is a second random quote. It took a random picture out of the internet and a random quote. We have a huge library of, well, there is probably more than a million random, not random, but quotes that are from some of these categories. And it will generate quotes like this. When I'm happy with the quote, I can hide this thing. So let me zoom in so you can see it better. I can download the quote and I can share it on my social. So now I have it in my computer. Let me open up that quote. And this is how it looks like. So this feature right here is currently in early access. So it's pretty fresh. But the thing is that we don't want to focus just on videos. Videos are very important. Those are very engaging kind of stuff. And let me show you a couple of content examples of videos that can be created with ContentFries. For example, this is my friend, and the content will be always the king. Okay, and this person right here, as you can see, This video was created in ContentFries. This is the headline with some emoji, progress bar, captions, and a video that was uploaded into ContentFries. It has more than 3,000 likes and hundreds of comments. And this video is just an example of what can be created, and it is extremely simple. It's just the basic template and the video with a shadow. But the point is, the content will always be the king, and the consistency will be the queen. Why? Because this person is working actively on his social and online presence for years, probably more than a 8 years of very active work on social and on online. He made some successful campaigns, and he created a community of people that are following him. So when he shares something that it has a lot of traction, a lot of engagements, and the theme that he is talking about is, you know what? It is coronavirus, because that is a theme that is hot or was hot. I'm not sure. Maybe in your country, people don't talk about it anymore. And he is inviting very popular guests in Czech Republics, and he's making interviews with those people. And tens of thousands of people are watching him, and that's the result of his hard work. ContentFries is not an aid or a cure to get hundreds of thousands of views and stuff like that. The only cure is consistent long-term work for months and months and months and years. And you have to know your audience, you have to know what's interesting for them. But this is an example of what can be created with ContentFries. This is, for example, what we made with Andy in the past, also in our Slovak business. As you can see, this video has some kind of headline, captions, progress bar. There is some kind of image, photo into background, okay, and a video. And then the video goes, and there are some footages from story blocks or whatever. And this is Andy. This is the second co-founder of ContentFries. So also he's doing social and online from 2011 or 2012, and this is the result of that long-term work. But this kind of videos is really working well for us on social and on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. So this is what ContentFries can help you as well to get maybe some kind of traction. And this is just to show you some examples that can be made with ContentFries. And well, just ask if you have any questions, if you want to see more. Hopefully this short, I don't know if it was short or long. Sometimes I talk too much, but just ask and let me know if you want to go into more details in anything. Okay, so I don't see. Here you are.
Okay, so not a big issue, because I think we are paying attention. So there is another what I call. Maybe I will just ask some question. A lot of people, some people, I would say, ask about this API. Are you considering to do API where you can speed up some automation? To link it with other apps.
API is a great idea, and my vision is that the shortest way to create content is that you have an idea, okay, and then magically that content is distributed on your social. But it doesn't work like this in practice, and there is a gap between those 2 points. You have an idea, you maybe write it down and you start working on that piece of content, but then you have to add all the captions and do a lot of more stuff to publish that content on social. Okay, and API is something that can shorten this gap, and that's why it complies with our vision to automate as much as possible the content production cycle or this stuff. So you get an idea, and you maybe let me share with you a quick workflow that I have in mind that will be possible with some kind of API, and that's you have, for example, some kind of Google storage or folder, okay, for ContentFries video. You upload your video there, then ContentFries see that video was uploaded in that folder. ContentFries will automatically take it and repurpose it and apply some kind of template, captions, and everything. Maybe those captions have to be manually, proofreaded by some human. So it will notify the person that is responsible to fix the captions. He makes it, and then the process will automatically continue to the end where the video will be published on social. So that's my idea of how we want to lead ContentFries development. So really automate as much of the stuff as you probably basically can. So you have some kind of army of content production tools at your disposal without paying content production team. Hopefully
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I'm sure the audience also understand that because a lot of them know their stuff very well. That's why this question come about. So let me see. Okay, why don't but some I mean this is certainly out of so-called the point. I just want to touch point about this pricing. So some customer or some potential customers tell me, hey, the highest tier is so expensive, even after discount. So I always told them, you have to try it, to see whether it actually fit your workflow. If you compare with Gary V as a team, you have a 3-4 full-time people, and you can do it just using one app. I think that
Yeah,
is worth your money. So maybe, why don't you show
definitely.
us?
And the point is that the highest plans are great for agencies. And I think that people that are small business owners and they create content for them only, and they don't do it as a service, then probably the master chef option is the best fit. And I think for these people, those limits are very very suitable and enough
Mhm.
from community feedback and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. So you have to try and see what are the
Yeah.
limits that is suitable for you. Because transcription, costs money. It costs a lot
Yeah.
of money. In this
We have
in this
high
process.
direct costs with automatic captions, with the storage, and with the rendering and this stuff. Videos are really really expensive. Just think about why Canva, for example, which is a multi-billion company, don't support long form videos. It's because when you upload your video, that video has to be encoded. That process costs money. Then you have to storage the original video somewhere, and you have to also storage the encoded version of the video. When you that are direct monthly costs. When you render it, it also is very computational heavy, so it has to be done on a different servers. Those also cost money, and captioning is also very expensive. So there are a lot of direct costs that we have on a monthly basis, but I'm very happy that we made it very manageable and but also very reliable. from our beginning. In the beginning, it was not as it is right now, but now the content is replicated on different zones. So you don't have to worry about losing any of your content and stuff like that. And that's just the progression. That is just how we continue developing this thing. So hopefully this will answer some of your concerns, because
Mhm.
working with video is really, really hard and expensive on the infrastructure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Lucas, why don't we go to the chat, on the right-hand side? I will project the question so that you can answer one by one.
Mhm.
Okay, let me see which are the first question.
I see the first question probably, where is the company based out of? The company is in Slovakia, but I live in Czech Republic.
Okay.
So hopefully that answers your question.
Uh, okay, can you see the question on the screen?
I'm scrolling from the beginning.
No, no, you
Yeah. The quote generator is unique feature. Haven't had much time yet to try it. Being able to post from within the ContentFries would be great. Thank you very much for your feedback. I also think this is one of the most requested feature set to add social media integrations, so you can schedule your content directly from ContentFries. And we are working on the second version of ContentFries, which is made from the ground up on new technologies, and which will be more reliable, faster, and I'm very excited about it. And we will the media integration is something that is part of that new release, but this is something that will take us probably a couple of months, because there is a lot of work to do, and we aim to release it this year. But for now, we are working, for example, on audiograms, those kind of videos where you have that audio sound wave that moves depending how you speak, and depending on the audio of the video. And this should be released in the upcoming weeks. It's almost ready. We are able now to generate audiograms out of videos, but we have to integrate it into the app so you can control and fine tune the settings and stuff. So that's the last missing piece. If you just are interested in what are our development priorities.
okay. Just move to the next question.
When you delete some text, does the video somehow gently transition between the broken parts? Every word has its own timestamp. So when you delete some text, or when you choose some part of the transcription and you create new write out of it, it should begin directly in the moment when the word has begun, and it should end directly where the last word has been said. This also applies to removing the parts of the video, as I showed you. So it should be the exact timestamp. If in case you use the automatic transcription, you can also uh, paste your own script or import captions file and let ContentFries kind of synchronize the text with the audio. And I will show you what I do on a daily basis when we have enough time for that. But in that case, I recommend you to use the audio timeline and check if it is really as you want it. As you can see here, the word begins, But in case you paste your own scripts, and you will see in the helpers one more thing which says since timings. When you use this, you can make sure that it begins when it should, and you can change these to match the timestamp manually. It will be very close to where it was set, but this only applies if you don't use the automatic transcription. If you use automatic transcription, it should be precise. But the since feature is not that precise. It is fast, but it is approximate. So you have to fine tune your settings, but it will take you just few seconds to get it right. So you can use this thing to modify it as you want. And also, what I didn't told is that you can also stitch intros and outros to your pieces of content. So I saw this question in one of the comments in the giveaway thread on Facebook. So if the person is watching, you can stitch outro. It will be stitched to the end of the content piece. So this is also a time saver that you can use in the content workflow.
Okay, thank you for the answer. So, okay, just want to know, Joao was asking, the limit of the size, file size.
Mhm. You can upload up to 2 GB of fry. For the potatoes, we increased that limit to 20 GB. So I think that's plenty. And or maybe for fries is 4 GB. I'm not sure. I think it's 4. So excuse me. This should be the limits.
Okay, so there is a limit. There is no such thing as no limit.
On file size, one video, 4 GB for fry. Usually fries are bite-sized video content, which is 2, 3, 5, maybe 10 or 15 limits, not more, because social media and Facebook, from our experience, when the video is 5 minutes on Facebook, it is considered long form, unless it is a live video as we are doing right now. If you schedule a video that is 3 minutes and more, I found an interesting case study of Facebook that was talking about most successful content creators of 2021. And they published one cook. She was maybe a master chef. And interesting thing that they wrote in the text was that she is publishing long form videos. And when I took a look on the video that she published, those videos were 3-minute videos. So Facebook considers 3-minute video to be a long form video, which is a really interesting aha moment for me, or stuff. So I really don't recommend to publish videos on Facebook that is longer than, for example, 5 minutes, because it might not be contextual to Facebook. Also, videos that are, for example, 1 minute long are really great, because you can take that video and you can publish it on Instagram, you can publish it on TikTok, Facebook, you can publish it as a YouTube short, you can really play with it as you want. And you can also add it to ads, and for example, and target that video to get video views. And you learn the algorithm with what kind of people is interested in your content, and you can train the algorithm to show your content to the people that are the most basically interested in your content. So videos up to 1 minute are really underestimated and something that we should probably pay more attention to. So if you can repurpose 1 minute chunks out of your potatoes, do that. But try to keep your fries shorter than, let's just say, 5 minutes. On YouTube, it's totally different. YouTube video can have 10, 15, 30, maybe even an hour, because people are used to watch long videos on YouTube. So you always have to think about the platform where you publish your content on and what is contextual to that platform. So next question: what is the storage space limit for images we upload? Is that separate or part of 150 gigabytes? It is a part of those 150 gigabytes. So you can upload images that you use, for example, in your fries. You can upload your logo, you add it to your video, and you can also upload photos to photo collections. But photo collection, for example, in the quotes generator, are limited to, I think, 30 images or photos per collection. The reason is that you can switch which photo collection you want to use for random quotes. And you maybe have some photos of you from some professional photograph or whatever, or maybe you have some kind of photos of your client and you want only your client to be on the random quotes. So that's why there are these photo collections, and that's basically it. Can it be used to summarize and shorten some random news we read in an article? If you mean that you turn article into a video, that feature is not a part of ContentFries. We are doing some kind of, if you are aware of Vidnami, we have a project that will become a part of ContentFries in the future, and his future sets that does exactly this. So you copy a link to your article or you copy your script and you paste it, and it will generate the video for you, kind of like you see in the how it is called, Pictory. So that's not a part of ContentFries yet, but will be also in this year.
Okay, since you are talking about this Vinami and also Pictory, uh, will the buyer of this LTD get it, when that comes on board?
Yes, all features are included, all future updates and all future features that will. My camera exploded. Okay, so all features and all future updates are included in the lifetime deal. So whichever feature will become a part of ContentFries, and it doesn't matter if it will be ContentFries 2.0, 3.0, 74.0, you will have access to that. So that's basically the lifetime deal as it is with Albert right now.
Thank you. So this question is quite similar to
Yeah.
earlier.
Can the quote generator figure out an appropriate picture based on the quote? It's an early access feature, so now all the pictures are totally random. But if you upload your photos into the quote collection, there is an AI that will pick the most interesting part of the image. So if you, for example, sit at the right side, it will not crop you out of that image. It will exactly see you and it will create that background so you are in it, depending on where your face is located and other factors. So this is how it is automated, but in the future it will be also adjustable, so you can modify the background or upload your own or create or your own. You can also create a gradient background, which is also very beautiful thing. uh, but maybe we can go to that later in this video.
Okay, thank you for the. Let's move to the next question.
What about relevant hashtags? Will it be suggested? No, this is not currently. It is not a social media schedule planner or some kind of social or generator of hashtags or content. But we also think about options to integrate headline generator, for example, based on the AI and stuff like that. What I can tell you is that it will, when the 2.0 version will become available, it will guard the hashtags, so you don't use some kind of hashtag that can get you in trouble. That means there are a list of hashtags that if you use them, Instagram may shadow ban your account. And those are very dangerous hashtags, and ContentFries will notify you that beware, alert, this hashtag, don't use it because it may get you in troubles. So this is what will be there, definitely. And it will be just better and better. So maybe someday there will be also some kind of hashtags generator, but it is not planned for this year.
So from what I hear from you, Lucas, uh, you are actually slowly going to use more AI into your in
Mhm.
ContentFries, right?
AI integrations, API, webhooks, those are the stuff that we want to include, and also in the future, but more realistically, probably in 2023, we will see some kind of mobile app and also integrations with story blocks and stuff like that.
Okay, nice, good to know. So let's answer this question.
Is there any copyright issue with using quotes images from ContentFries library? We use what is it called? Those images are can be used without any issues. I just can't remember the name of the
Yeah,
integration we use, but
correct.
it should be okay.
Copyright free.
Yeah, copyright free, definitely.
Okay, this is easy to answer.
What aspect ratio can we create with ContentFries? I've seemed to see only square videos. Can we make mobile or horizontal? Let me show you when I
Can you share
open
the
up.
screen? Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I shared just when I open up some of my pieces of content. This is a great time to show you what I do on a daily basis. Yesterday, I finished finally a year-long challenge that was really, really great for me, and it was everyday English challenge. A year ago, I decided to create one video a day and share it on my social media or personal social media like Instagram and TikTok, and I was doing these videos every day. The reason and the goal of that content was very simple. It was to get better with my English. It was to improve my pronunciation and fluency and stuff like that. So I can attend live videos like this one. So finally, I feel more confident with my English. I know I do a lot of mistakes, but I don't care about those mistakes very much because hopefully you can understand me. And that's the goal. That's the I don't stop for I don't know minute and stuff like that. And these are the videos that as you can see, this was the last video. And let me show you this one, and this is the kind of content creation cycle that we are implementing. in the content production for ContentFries. As you can see, this video is square, and I recorded it. This is the transcription. And what I did on a daily basis is that the first step was that I fixed the transcription. So for example, let me get rid of these filler words, and I just checked it. And when I was not sure if what was said in the video, I just clicked on the word and pressed stop. It listens. This is maybe some kind of pre-word. Okay, so I fixed the transcriptions like this. Then I saved, and let me show you what I did. Let me apply a template, because I do this usually from the wizard and use the Everyday English Challenge theme. And I know that this video is square and it looks terrible because it is for landscape videos. But stay with me and let me go to the context switcher and let me go to the TikTok video. And as you can see now, the video looks completely different for the what is this TikTok context, because I have set it in the theme settings. So what I did is just I moved these headlines like this, first and second like this, for and maybe make this bigger and in white color and apply some kind of shadow to it so it is better visible, and apply black shadow. Then let me rewrite this to wonderful webinar with Albert. Okay, and let me do it like this. Then I go, for example, to the 5th second, and I hit Control O, and also on the headline. Okay, what this does is that, as you can see, it is not visible right now. So the headline is there only for the 5th second. And what I also very like, and I'm not sure if any other tool has a feature like this video is for TikTok. Okay, so let me remove or maybe write something like ContentFries here. It doesn't matter. And let me go to the advanced captions editor and split captions by every nth word to make them more dynamic. And I will split them by every third word. Save and recalculate. And this will generate captions that are basically more dynamic and more contextual for TikTok and for Instagram Reels and stuff like that. And now, as you can see, it is done. This is a mind map that okay, maybe also this emoji, put it right here. Now I can export and done. So this is how the context switcher work. And the thing is that it will automatically generate these other contexts depending on the primary context. If the primary context is a square video, then it will generate for the TikTok video, because it knows that TikTok video is a portrait mode video or horizontal or vertical, sorry, and YouTube video is horizontal and stuff. Then it will relocate all the stuff to generate automatic version for the other context, depending on the context that you choose. So it knows that if you choose TikTok or story or something like that, it will be video like this. Then I just download. I download the videos from the phone. I just go to dashboard and then I schedule them or publish them. As you can see, this is the output. Okay, so it has everything. There is the headline, captions. Headline is all visible only to the 5th second, so you can also time it. And hopefully this answers your question. So this is daily workflow that I was doing with the Everyday English Challenge.
Yeah, that's answered the question. Let's move to the next question.
Yeah, definitely. When you reach 150 gigabytes, You can delete what is outdated to regain access and to get more space. So 150 gigabytes, I think it's a lot of space. I don't know what kind of videos you produce, but if you have some maybe advanced workflow or a reason why you are afraid of these limits, just contact our support and maybe we can guide you to the right direction, because there are a lot of options. For example, you can encode the video before you upload it to ContentFries. Also, what you can do is that you can upload the video from your mobile phone. When I'm uploading videos from my iPhone, look, Anthony is here. It was a Christmas present, this shirt and also this and this mug. Excuse me, just to have some fun. When you upload those kind of videos, when you upload the video from iPhone automatically encodes the video so it is smaller. And this is something that a lot of people maybe are not aware of. ContentFries is not intended for mobiles and for tablets. It will be in the future, but you can use the uploading wizard, and you can upload your videos from your mobile phone directly just by going to your ContentFries account and uploading from this device. You don't have to airdrop those videos to your computer, because the original in the iPhone is very big, and especially if that's a new iPhone. Okay, so I recommend you to really upload videos that you recorded somewhere outside or on your phone from the mobile. But if you create some kind of video, maybe the codec H264, I think, is the best one to use when you want to upload video to ContentFries from some kind of video editor, and maybe play a little bit with the bitrate and stuff, because YouTube and social media will encode your video anyway, so there is always some kind of quality loss. So that's just it. How does it differ with Repurpose.io? I was in Repurpose probably 2 years ago, so it is definitely changed well, today to what I saw back in the day. But if I remember correctly, Repurpose.io is that you have integrations with social, and you upload a video, and it somehow take that video and add the headline and captions and stuff, and it distributed that video to different social, but you can't make adjustments or manual stuff like, I don't know, maybe we have the double progress indicator on squared one. You can change the location of progress indicator. You can add shadow to your video. You can add photo background. You can add mirrored background, which is basically the video as it is, with the blurred version of the same video in the background, which is also a popular thing. Those kinds of stuff are probably not uh, available in Repurpose, and there is definitely no quotes generator feature that we have. I doubt there is a feature that can create fries from the transcription or from the text like we do in the trimmer and stuff like that. So if you want more control, go with ContentFries. If you want something basic with not many options to enhance or modify the output that you get, maybe the Repurpose is the way to go. I know we recently got an update for the progress bar. Can the progress bar now go 360 degrees around the video? No, there is no such preset for now, like a circle progress bar or to circle progress indicator. There are two more presets. I can show you how it looks like, which kind of progress bar we currently have and support. So let me go here. And I have progress bar under the video, so I have to move it and change it. So there is a double progress indicator, which is going like this, okay, to the right and to the bottom at the same time. When I play the video, and let me mute the tab, as you can see, it is growing like this. This is kind of like the Lat Bible video style. You maybe are aware of videos that use this kind of progress indicator. Then we have the quadruple, which is going like in 4 sides. Then we have the line, which is basically a line which you can adjust and show anywhere you want. So these are the 3 content indicators or progress indicator presets. You can change the height and stuff, and also add some kind of shadow to it. And that's it for now. In the future, definitely we will add more and more presets, depending on what the community wants. So as I told in the beginning, we are community driven. If there is enough interest in more progress indicator presets, we can definitely do that. So that's it for now.
Yeah, there are many questions to go, but then I think we have to choose some of the question because some of
Okay.
the question actually answered, you know.
Okay. Can we add external audio? You can add in the context editor, which is for Fries. You can add the audio background music. So you adjust the volume of it and you export it with the audio in the background.
Okay, this question asks whether you can connect to external, what it called with image editor or something like in video, or this is video editor, you know, like Vista Create or that kind of
Yes.
things.
Like in video or stock video platform, video templates. I'm not sure what you mean by video templates, if that's some kind of preset where you have headline, where you have maybe some logo and stuff like that. We have pretty powerful templating system where you can create your own template and then apply it in one click for all future videos. And that's one thing. But if you are interested in stock video footages, like for example from video blogs or story blogs, then that's on our roadmap. For now, we have integration with stock images and photos, and videos will be included in the future.
Okay, this is the question from Anil.
Mhm. I created 1-minute videos using ContentFries and posted it on my YouTube as shorts. The only thing I noticed was that I had to edit it down to about 58 seconds for it to recognize as shorts. So that was YouTube issue, I think. Mm,
I mean, the short is have to be less than 1 minute.
yes. If it was exactly 1 minute, maybe there was some left over. For example, maybe 30 milliseconds after the 1 minute limit. So that may be the issue. But if you shorten it up to 58 seconds and it find out it is a short video, then great.
Okay, so no, this is not connecting to Pictory, but actually, I mean, Lucas, you answer.
Yes, I was just comparing Pictory feature, which is the text or article to video feature. which was inspired by the what it was called Vietnamese. I was just telling about that this feature is in progress in ContentFries and will be part of ContentFries in the future as well. Otherwise, we are not connected in any way with Pictory. We talked about some stuff and we have a mutual contact. But other than that, we are not connected in any way. Do you have team agency plans? If yes, what happens to the content created by sub-accounts team members if we remove them at a later point? We have the Super B and Platinum plans. But for now, if you want to share your account with your colleagues or with your assistant, there is a link in your profile that you can share with your team members, and they will go into your profile without knowing your credentials. So that's how the team collaboration works currently. In the 2.0, there will be features, more advanced features of team collaboration. So you'll be able to share the content or schedule content with clients and mark them for approval and stuff like that. But in this version, we are focusing on the multiplying, repurposing, and video features. As I say, for now, we are working on the audiograms and stuff like that. By the way, our roadmap is public, so you can see what are our development priorities. Maybe I can grab a link and paste it somewhere. Okay. Is there any question
Just share
additional?
your screen.
Okay, so this is the link. I pasted it in the
Okay,
private.
okay. No,
Okay,
this
so
is private chat.
yes, okay, so I will share it.
Yeah.
So this is the progress bar and the simple transitions video effects. We have some kind of transitions already that works on the image elements, and we want to add more uh, and broader support for transitions, video effects, and video editing stuff. Recipes, this is something that I told about, that is for turning scripts into videos, turn videos into quotes, audiograms, and so on. Basic audio support. For now, you can upload videos only in the wizard. We will add also the audio support because of the audiograms. So if you do podcast or something like that, you'll be able to upload your podcast and turn it into video, turn it into audiogram, and work with the audio as you can also with the video. So the audio will also be repurposable. That means you upload it as a potato and you repurpose it into bite-sized audiograms, bite-sized fries. You add anything you want to the background, some kind of your photo, your logo, the audiogram, any element. So these are the features that are in the progress. As you can see, also what will follow are some kind of AI content recommendations, and maybe we can add this link so you can see what's planned and what's on our roadmap.
Okay, thank you for your showing the roadmap. Okay, maybe we will just answer the last question before we go into the giveaway prizes. I saw that. Okay, it's basically the brand asset, can we create a brand asset such as the preset colors? I mean, I can't find the question anymore, but I know that this was asked.
Yes, so I think the ContentFries is pretty brand videos friendly. That means you create, if I understand correctly, what you are looking for are some kind of templates or something like that. And
Preset, I mean, for example, my brand is white and red. No, I set it up, then it can always be used again. The color.
Oh, this is a part of template basically, because you set any, for example, you set red color for your progress bar in the template. You set red color for the headline. You set white color for the background, and those are your brand colors. So this can be as a part of the template, included in the template, and then you can use it anytime you want, and you can create as many templates as you want. If some of your clients uses different colors, different presets, each and every of those can be a part of the template.
Yeah, there is a workaround because most people was thinking about the preset will be under maybe under your menu, you know, your left hand side menu. So, but then it doesn't matter as long as you can do it in the template. Then you can always reuse it, you know.
Mhm.
Okay, so some of the question asked actually repeated and also has been explained. So we are not going to go into detail. So because time is now it's about 11, it's already 20 minutes past 1 hour. So we should go into the giveaway. So let me share my screen. Hold on, guys. Okay, this is not right. Yeah. Okay, guys. I will actually do the Facebook Live draw, which we will have one winner. Then after that, we will announce the other Facebook post winners after this draw. Okay, let me put your name here inside. So these are the names of the people who are present, whether you are late or early. But of course, some people come very, very late. Some people are still more than 1 hour over here. So don't worry, everybody have an equal chance. So we will shuffle the names. So if you don't see your name, can you just type your name inside the chat so that I can add it up? Anybody's names is left out? Okay, so if there's no, then I will just spin one time. I will just announce the winner. Let's go. Oh, Pravas Chandra.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, Pravas Chandra. So if you are there, please type a new chat so that we know you are really there, or else we will do another draw.
Yeah, he's here. So congrats one more
Okay,
time.
congratulations, Pravas. So congratulations. So now I'm going to announce the winner of this. What you call this? Three winners of this Facebook post giveaway prize. You know. So let me share this screen first. Hold on. I have to show this. Okay, so the winners. Oh, I have to make it big. The winners for the ContentFries Facebook post giveaway for the Junior LTD is go to Ralph David Kim Lovino. Congratulations. And the second one, ContentFries Cook LTD, go to Iran Soa. I find it very difficult to pronounce the last name. Okay, Iran Soa, you win the second the LTD Cook plan. And the last one, the Master Chef LTD, goes to Anil Agrawal. Congratulations, guys.
Congrats very
Congrats.
much. It's a
Okay,
wonderful.
so I will make another post to to tell you how to claim these prizes. Anyway, also to announce to all the group members. And we thank you for being with us today. And we actually very glad that Lukas take a lot of times to actually explain what is all about inside the ContentFries. And for your information, Lukas is a very hardworking founder. Whenever I post some what I call a small issue or some question about the app, he quickly what you call answer it, and sometimes he even make some videos, for us to solve our problem. So this is something that he actually over delivered, what they call his app. So if you find that this app is good, please go ahead and buy it, and we will actually what they call close this LTD in another week's time. So after today, one more week, we will have it for the LTD discount. After that, we will close this LTD. So if you want to buy it, please do it now. And we hope that, to see you inside the ContentFries backend. So Lucas, do you have anything to add before we actually conclude this session?
Thank you very much for your kind feedback. I really appreciate it. I'm really happy to help everyone that have some kind of question or issue or anything. I really believe in the over delivering experience and stuff like that. So I will do my best, and also our team will do our best to make ContentFries something that you will love, that will help you, that you will be glad, that you will consider to be one of the best lifetime deals that you get. I really will do everything that I can. So thank you very much for this opportunity. I appreciate it a lot. It is an honor for me to be here and to speak to your audience. And congratulations to all the winners. I'm very happy to see new awesome content creators on board, and I hope you will join them. Maybe you had not that kind of luck as they had, but maybe if you are hesitating or considering it, try the free trial that is available for 7 days, and consider, see if it's a good fit for you or not. We have onboarding series that can point you to the right direction. We have free 7 days challenge that will help you create your first 30 pieces of content, so you can schedule it on social media that you want. Just don't hesitate, try it. Our support will kindly help you in case of any questions. And that's it. I hope you will enjoy it. And thank you very much.
Okay, thank you once again to Lucas, and thank you for all those who are present. And we hope that you will come back again for another session of this Facebook Live with another founder. So with this, I would like to say thank you and bye bye.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.